everyone, and welcome to Cricket World. Yes, it's ICC World 2020 Day 7, and in fact the first day of the Super 8s. We've had a couple of games today to report on here: Pakistan, England, and South Africa, New Zealand. John, good day's cricket?
Exceptionally good day's cricket. No rain, which I was talking about yesterday. Fantastic to see that held out. Wins on the first day of the Super 8s for England and South Africa, so they go into the next sort of round high on confidence, and all of a sudden a little bit of pressure on Pakistan and New Zealand. Okay,
well, let's look at the first game then. Pakistan, England, and Pakistan were in first and probably should have scored a few more.
Yeah, they did. They got off to a really good start. Salman Butt again looking very, very good at the top of the order. He made 34. In fact, they started their innings off very first ball with a 6. Didn't really kick on. Part of that you've got to say well bowled England. Part of that not great batting in the middle order, particularly Shade Afridi out first ball, Misbah al-Haq. Yeah, Michael Yardley, Stuart Broad and Ryan Sidebottom all picked up a couple of wickets. A good solid performance in the field from England. And we're talking of solid performances in the field. Pakistan followed that with an absolutely woeful performance in the field. Syed Ajmal dropped 3 catches. There were another couple of catches that went down. Ground fielding was absolutely terrible. England were made to, well, they've basically given an easy ride. That said, Kevin Peterson played a sublime innings of 70, not out in 52 balls. Got to give him a lot of credit. Under a lot of pressure for those things, came out, let his back do the talking, and guided England home with 3 balls to spare.
One of those times, isn't it? You said at the end of the innings there that they fielded well and they took that momentum into the batting, and they're on the way.
Yeah, just about. Keyswetter had a few dodgy moments behind the stumps, but otherwise it was pretty good, and Pakistan were absolutely shocking.
Okay, South Africa, New Zealand, and quite a few people tipping New Zealand to win this one, but as it turned out, South Africa just too strong.
Yeah, we were tipping New Zealand to win this, and we were left to look a little bit silly. But no, South Africa very, very strong in all facets of the game. Fielding in this game was pretty much exceptional. I think Nathan McCullum dropped 1 catch, otherwise it was absolutely brilliant. South Africa made 170 for 4. They were 97 for 3 when Herschel Gibbs, back in the side, was dismissed in the 14th over. They needed a bit of a late rally, and boy did they get one. Albert Morkel, 14, 17 balls, no 4s, 5 6s, thank you very much. Got them up to a really competitive score. AB de Villiers played a wonderful innings of 47 not out. At the end he was almost reduced to trying to get Albi back on strike, but he'd done his job as well. In reply, New Zealand, a lot of players got starts, they couldn't go on. They needed someone to go on and play the Morkel role, and play the Jacques Kallis role that he played against India. It wasn't happening. Good, decent bowling performance again all round from South Africa. A couple of wickets for Moni Morkel, Dale Steyn and Johan Botha, who actually dismissed Jesse Ryan and Martin Guptill just when you thought that there was a bit of a game on. 13 runs, South Africa's margin of victory. Looks like
Albi Morkel's 40 has turned out to be absolutely a key innings.
Yeah, no, promoting him up to number 5 ahead of JP Dillon proved to be a masterstroke.
Okay, well that's those 2 out of the way, and I'm sure some of the fielders there will want to pretty glad that game's so they can see the back of it. So we move on, and more games tomorrow, and it's the other group this time, isn't it? Group F.
That's right. Yes. So it's the first time we get to see the other group that has qualified. Obviously, Australia take on India. Games between these 2 sides are always absolutely massive. It could be an absolute cracker. Suresh Raina, got to look out for him after that century, and they're going to be very excited to see if Michael Hussey can perform as well as he did the other day. Let's not forget Dirk Nannis and Sean Tate, the speedsters from Australia. Really is going to be a fascinating matchup. We've also got Sri Lanka against the West Indies, the host nation. The West Indies, of course, it's a repeat of the 2009 semi-final where the West Indies were battered, to be honest, by Sri Lanka. They're going to be out for maybe a touch of revenge, but they're going to look to improve. I'm not sure they were that impressive against England in the initial group stage. They were far too strong for Ireland. Sri Lanka got a bit of work to do. Dilshan's out of form. Is Jayasuriya playing in the right place? So one of these teams obviously is going to win, and going to take a lot of confidence from tomorrow's game. Okay, well it's the first sort of round already has just gone. This is the second round, but the first for these games in their group of the big hitters, if you like. All the top 8 teams are there.
That's it. Great to see, and we look forward to some more exciting cricket. Thanks again, JP, and we look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow on Cricket World.